Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and this is something I'm super excited about. It's something I didn't know I needed until I saw it earlier today. I was just on YouTube. I got home from work and just looking at stuff on YouTube, and I saw where this popped up, where Evanescence performed, I guess, the new song "Better Without You" on the Kelly Clarkson show. And now Evanescence, y'all already know Kelly Clarkson is my queen. She's my goddess, my end all be all. She's my favorite solo artist, my favorite artist that I just have in life. But going up through high school and college, Kelly Clarkson was always my favorite solo artist, and Evanescence was my favorite band. Kelly Clarkson's always going to be my favorite vocalist in life, but you know, when I had solo artists and band, Evanescence was my top band. I kind of fell off the... I didn't fall off the Evanescence bandwagon, but I kind of like just lost touch with them and their music over like the last like 5 or so years. So there's a lot of new music that I just haven't heard from them, but I'm excited. I'm excited to hear things, especially if they're going to be on my Queen's show. And talk about like a collaboration that I would die to hear. Oh my god, I would love to hear Kelly and Amy sing together. That's a collaboration my heart needs. Make it happen. Make it happen. But we're going to dive into Evanescence's performance of Better Without You.
My next guests have been rocking it out for nearly 2 decades, earning 2 Grammys with their first album out of the gate. It's been 10 years since they put out a new album, but they spent their time during the pandemic.
Okay, well, that's why I haven't heard anything for
and the result is
the last like 5 or so years,
been worth
because
the wait.
they haven't put
now
anything out.
Performing Better Without You from their new album, The Bitter Truth. Give it up for Evanescence!
Stand in the front and shut up till I tell you to go. Don't get caught up and pretend, cause you're not in control. Cause this is my world, little girl, you'll be lost on your own. Just a pain and waiting and saving her. Do you a favor and say you're the silent line.
I love this lady on the guitar.
Worry a pretty little head about the future that's all fine. Whether you're wrong or you're right, doesn't matter, you're not up to the fight. Lay my head down and stay down now. What I know now, a
Her vocals are so good on this.
now look around and remember your friends if you can. Feeding the flames till there's no one to blame, it's in your hands. And lost in your lights, pay the price with the lights gone mad.
Man! Nice run.
Cause we all know you're hard out. As
That placement is so nice. Those head voice notes are so nicely placed. Yes!
Evanescence, everybody! Evanescence's new album, The Bitter Truth, is out now, and they announced today that they'll be hitting the road this November, so look out for those dates.
Okay. So that explains why I've, been out of touch with Evanescence's music for like the last 5, 7 years or whatever. They haven't put out an album in a decade. Although I thought they had that whole, not redo or revamp, but where they took, I can't remember the name of the album, but where they took like their old songs and they reworked it musically, and it was kind of like a combination of like sort of like synth pop or synth and classical or something. Like, I can't remember the name of the album, but I thought that was within the last decade, but maybe it wasn't. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, either way, Amy sounds fantastic. I feel like her voice has just gotten better over time, gotten more and more control over her instrument. I mean, she's classically trained, and that's one of the things that always drew me to her initially, back from the early days, back when they first came out, Bring Me to Life and all that kind of stuff. And then I also backtracked to their EP, Far From Home or whatever it was. But the early days, that's what always drew me to her. Like, she had this nice duality in her voice where she was, yes, this classically trained pianist, this classically trained vocalist, and she had this sort of haunting operatic sound to her voice at times, but then she also had this sort of darker, slightly weightier side to her voice that she would embrace when she was being a little bit more powerful, a little bit more belty, and like, it was just this nice duality that always just like the music that Evanescence made. Like, it was always this nice contrast of this sort of hard rock mixed with this classical pianist, classical vocalist kind of thing, and it melded so well together. I adore it. But yeah, her voice sounds so fantastic. Like, every time she flipped up into her head voice, like the placement on those notes, oh my god, so good, so good. Yeah, I didn't know that they had a new album out. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to go listen. I'm gonna have to go by. Might have to do a listen reaction party or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's something I'm gonna look into, especially if I'm going on tour in November. Hopefully the Rona will not be as big of an issue as it is. And, maybe I can go to a concert. I haven't been to a concert in years. But yes, fantastic. She sounded fantastic. She looked fantastic. And again, a collaboration between her and Kelly is something that my heart desires. It's something that my heart needs, because they are two badass female vocalists, and they both got that sort of rock edge, but also that classical training. So they've just got this duality to their voices where if you put the two of them together to collaborate, it could just go anywhere, and I would love to hear something like that. They don't even have to make a new song. They could just cover one of their songs. I don't care, but like, God, that would do good things for my heart. But yeah, this is a fantastic performance, and I'm glad to just have Evanescence back on my radar, because like I said, they were my favorite band growing up, and I've just always loved Amy's voice. The other band members may have changed since then, but Amy's voice is still that core part of Evanescence. So I just love. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.